Hello everybody, Abbie, McCarthy here, and welcome to our new channel, Scruff of the Neck TV. How class were Corella, who were on earlier? I mean, what a band. So good. Make sure you're following Scruff of the Neck on socials. Holler at them and me. Who else do you want to see play live over the course of the next few months or so? Let us know. And my next guest is here, Tim Gallagher. Hello.
Hello.
So you are a man with a fantastic beard.
Do you think?
And an exceptional voice from what I heard in soundcheck.
Thank
I was
you very
honestly
much.
like, what?
Thank you. I think
Pipes.
it's all in the beard.
Really? That's a secret.
Yeah, I think I've accidentally made this beard like my thing. Like, it's not a thing that I've intended to be a thing. It's just I've been extremely scruffy over lockdown.
No, I like it.
Not very well kept, and now, yeah, I don't think I can get rid of it now.
No, you've got to keep it.
I'm attached to it.
Yeah,
Totally attached to it.
absolutely. Now back to that voice of yours, because yeah, it's just incredible. When did you kind of realise you could sing like that? And that you had a proper special voice.
I don't know, but I suppose I don't feel like I've got a special voice. I mean, thank you very much. I've always been at my foundations. That was what I was. I was a singer. I come from a musical family. Mm-hmm. Mum sung, dad sung. Kind of had no other alternative, I suppose. Like, I was not forced into music, but I was surrounded by it. It was kind of always what I was going to go into doing. But just sung from a very young age, I suppose. Never known anything different. Practiced a lot, and it's got me to where I am now, I guess. So
when was the point you were like, okay, love music, love listening to it at home, love singing, I'm going to start writing my own tunes?
Well, it's probably my mum that reminded me about this. I used to write like short stories and stuff as a kid and poems.
Oh,
and so I think it was a natural progression into songwriting. I did it for fun, for no other reason. Like, I enjoyed writing. So when I picked up the guitar at 16, 17, it felt very natural to start like expressing myself and writing songs. It felt like a natural progression. So
amazing. We are going to be getting questions from the chat, so people get involved now. Best questions, silly questions,
no beard questions,
wild questions, anything goes. Get them in the chat right now, and I'll be asking them to Tim in just a bit. Now, I know you've been collaborating with other people recently. We were talking a little bit earlier about David Ryan Harris, who's kind of John Mayer's main man, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
So that must have been class.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry if he knows that. I've let that slip out.
Oh, sorry. name dropping all over the place.
Do you know what? That was one of them really surreal moments for me, and it was only yesterday. Yeah, it was nice to write with someone of that prestige and someone of that knowledge and the experiences he's had. And first and foremost, like the John Mayer stuff aside, like he has a tremendous voice and he is a tremendous songwriter. Mm-hmm. He just oozes so much soul. And I'm not just saying this, like it was the easiest writing session I've ever been in. We worked hard and we spent a lot of time on a song, but it was flowy and easy and felt very. He definitely. I don't think I got the best out of him, but he definitely got the best out of me.
Yeah, what makes a good session then? Because I guess as soon as you walk in, is it a certain energy? Sometimes you know if it's going to go well or not, or does it depend what mood you're in, how creative you're feeling, or like you say, what they can get out of you?
Well, I think what David did for me was made it very conversational and kind of, it felt like a dynamic I guess we would have. It felt like I was being interviewed and he was actually drawing things out of me, which I've never had in a session before. I think what makes a good session is just you have to having good rapport, like good chemistry with the person. That's so important because if that's not there, then it's just it's not going to work. But I like to be challenged, like, because I get stuck in my ways. Mm-hmm. I get rigid in my thinking, and I think we probably all do that. So I like someone to say, I think this should go there, or I like someone saying, I don't like what you've done there.
Yeah,
I don't take offense to it. Yeah, and I'm like, you're right, yeah, that wasn't very good. I should do better.
But your songs, as people are going to hear, people that don't already know you, they're quite personal and often, quite heartbreaking. So is it sometimes hard for you to be that honest in a session with somebody?
Yeah, they're whiny. That's why that's why a lot of my stuff is just me on the credits, because I probably struggle to it's kind of embarrassing to you know really open yourself up in front of, be it strangers or people in the industry. But yeah, they are personal. I suppose it's the only way that I know, because if it's not personal, then I feel like it's not. I can't connect with it, and if I can't connect with it, then how is the audience supposed to connect with it? You know,
it's got to be you, hasn't it? 100% you at all times.
Yeah.
Now, I think while the rest of us have kind of given up on exercise, eaten too many snacks, binge watched rubbish TV during lockdown, you've been really productive. So a song a month since July, wasn't it?
I thought you were going to say that I look like I've been productive with the exercise. I was going to say, no, you got that one wrong. I've been very much included in that.
But the songwriting, though, you're going at quite the rate. A song a month, that's a challenge, isn't it?
Yeah. So I've been working very hard over the last 18 months, and then when lockdown hit, it was like, what do I like? How do I navigate this, or how do I? Because we've been afforded time, right? One thing we have been afforded. It's all been. Like, I'm fed up with it as much as everyone else, but it was like, how could I use that time? I'm never going to get this time again to write. So spent a lot of time gathering loads of new material, and just said, I'm going to release a single first Friday of every single month. Originally for the rest of 2020.
Okay.
And it's just. Excuse me, it's gone so well that I'm running it for the rest of this year as well. So
are you? Wow.
Yeah.
That's a great thing, isn't it? Now you've said that. You've said it on here. You've said it on your own socials. You have to do it, don't
I'm
you?
held accountable, yeah. Absolutely.
Because people are about, where's that song?
Yeah.
You said you were
how
going to
embarrassing
put one
in a few
out.
months when I completely jacked the idea.
So are you literally doing it like month by month as you go, or do sometimes you end up writing a couple of months, then you hold one back, or
No,
how does that
so
work?
from July I did every month, missed out in December because that's Mr. Bublé's month, and I don't want to tread on his toes.
Him and Mariah take that month, don't they?
No, I skipped out December and released a acoustic album. Sorry, I've lost the question there. Say that again.
So are you writing each song like month by month, or have you got kind of a few stored up?
Yeah, so I took January off and used January to get ahead of myself again.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm approaching having all the singles done for this year, which is ridiculous for me because I've never had
That's
that.
amazing.
I've never had that before.
Yeah.
And before I knew there was so many people watching today, I was happy to include the new songs in the set. I'm kind of regretting that choice now.
No, it's going to be great. I'm excited. Also, I love how you just casually dropped in that you just released an album.
Yeah, it was. I casually dropped it, to be honest. Like it was intended to be a thank you for the support I received last year because it was kind of overwhelming. The growth was really nice, and I thought, how can I thank people? Oh, I'll just do an acoustic album. I'll just drop some, easy acoustic songs. It literally consumed my whole life and became the biggest task. It was harder than all the singles that I put out, and I've been making up for lost time since then. But it got there in the end.
It's there, and it's great, and it's for people to listen to. So go and check it out. Everybody.
Yeah, I recorded it all and then had to re-record the whole thing because I messed it up.
Really?
Like the whole thing in 2 weeks. So it was very stressful. You just reminded me of that.
Yeah.
Giving me
recording
PTSD.
stress. Yeah. The thing I think that's put you on a lot of people's radar recently is TikTok, isn't it? Like some of your covers on there have just blown up. Like that must just be amazing because TikTok's something I guess you just thought, oh, I'll try that. And then people are connecting with your music and your covers all over the world in a big way.
It's just I'm really new to it. I've only been on it a month. I was told for so long that I have to get on TikTok, and I avoided it because I thought the platform was something it wasn't.
Right.
I saw my friend post a video and it got like 15 million hits, and I was like, I really have to be on this now, don't I? So, posted every day. I've been on it for 4 weeks, almost 60K followers now.
Jeez.
And I've never in my life experienced growth like that on a social media platform. That's all new to me. It's very weird. It's spending so much time working out how ads manager works and spending money on ads and promotion and doing it that way. And then all of a sudden TikTok's free and it's just growing all my socials. And I'm like, I should have been on this earlier.
Yeah.
But it's fun. I'm still figuring it out.
Yeah. That's probably part of the fun though, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
Winging
that.
it.
I mean, I think the first time I came across your music was when it was synced on Love Island, which was a few years ago now, wasn't it?
Yeah. 2017, I think.
2017. Do you remember what bit it was for? Was it a juicy bit?
Yeah, it was a juicy bit. Do you know how I know it was a juicy bit? Because we couldn't capitalise off it, right? We tried. It got. So the song's called Lipstick, and it's like kind of an intimate song, and they of course played it while they were all smooching. But not only were they all smooching, they're all in like really skimpy underwear and bikinis and stuff. And I got the clip. Tried to promote the clip on Instagram to be like we had our song played on Love Island, and Instagram took it down, like contains nudity.
Because it was like they thought it was
that was the end of that.
A bit scandalous. Yeah. Too much nudity.
It wasn't that raunchy, to be fair. It was only a couple of smooches, but
did that have like a big impact on that particular song though?
It got Shazammed a lot. It definitely supported its streams. It's my most streamed song. I can't remember honestly how many streams it got the song, but aside from what it did, it was just a nice moment. It's my favourite moment in my career to date, regardless of how much money it made, how many streams it made. It's a moment where I sat with my family because they told us it was going to be on the show that night. Was watching TV and my song was, and I was like, this is why it's the first time I've ever had a sync on TV.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. It took 10 years to get a reward like that. So it was a nice moment. It really was.
Do you think that's maybe the most surreal thing in your career to date? I'm sure you've had so many great moments though. What else is up there for you?
I don't know whether it was surreal. It was just overwhelmingly nice. It was pleasant.
It's very lovely.
Surreal. I've definitely had some strange surreal moments. I think being on Skype with David Ryan Harris is probably.
I mean, sure. Yeah, that's up there, isn't it?
Yeah, it was very odd. He kind of just popped up on my screen. I'm like, like, are we interacting?
Yeah,
I don't know.
You're one of my favourite songwriters. Let's go.
Yeah, crazy, weird.
Love that. So now you've got this like growing army of fans. I wanted to ask you, what's like the weirdest DM or message that you've received? Has there been anything really alarming?
I hope the person that sent it isn't watching. We get some strange things. I mean, nothing really too crazy. I've had a few like videos sent to me of people being a bit suggestive, like singing songs. Trying to think off the top of my head, but I've just got to the point where I tried not to. Yeah, just let them be.
Yeah. Just leave them.
Yeah.
Them. I mean, talking of your fans, I'm going to get some fan questions now. Let's hope that they are wild. Okay, so this one is from C. Doody. Chips with curry or gravy? All the big questions tonight.
Gravy. It's not even close.
Really?
It's not even close.
I like chips with curry sauce, but...
No.
But
No,
a good
not for
gravy,
me.
you can't beat it, really,
Gravy.
can you? Yeah.
Well, that's a northern thing, isn't it?
Yeah, you're very on brand there, like that.
And so are you, with the curry.
Yeah, it's true. Pledge Z Storm Gamer. Tim, what's your favourite brand of mustard?
I don't know any brands of mustard. Hellman's? Is that a
What
brand?
is there? Coleman's? Is that the one, the like little yellow pot?
I tell you what I do like. Baxter's mustard relish. I think it's a mustard relish.
Yeah.
And I used to put that on a beef burger with jalapeno relish.
Oh, jalapeno relish. That's good. Love that. CDD Lovely. Will you do more Insta Live when your track launches, when you have new music out?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing more lives soon. I've taken like the last, not month off because I really haven't had any time off. But I've just kind of distanced myself from socials a little bit. Well, particularly Instagram. TikTok then kind of took over. But
yeah, how do you find that? Like, do you make sure that you take some time offline? Otherwise, it is just screen time, and you look and you're like, I've been on for 10 hours today.
I am addicted to my phone.
I think we all are.
It's crept up on me. You could ask any of my friends, honestly, my best friend in particular would tell you how loose I used to be with my phone. Like, I was the guy that never answered.
Oh, right.
I never was on my phone. I didn't see, and not from being ignorant, from just
doing your thing.
And now all of a sudden, like, I hate the fact that it's the first thing I pick up in the morning.
Mm.
So, probably should address that.
You're taking time away where you can. Yeah. Okay, this one is from Gareth. Is he related to Thomas Benjamin?
No, I don't think so.
No?
No.
Well, maybe you look like him or something.
Let's not Google him because it might be really...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's a good one or not.
Yeah. Most of my comparisons
hang on. There's another one. Is he related
to
a supermodel?
Yeah.
That one might be made up, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah, we go with that one.
Now, outside of music, I know you're a massive football fan. We were talking about it earlier, and then I nosed at your Twitter, and it's just you
Oh, sorry.
ranting
yeah.
about United.
Yeah, that's bad, isn't it?
Occasionally positive, but I mean, you're top of the table right now. You must be feeling pretty smug.
I'm just enjoying it. But it's so strange. Like when you see the performances that we've put out, you just to put that team and top of the table 2 and 2 together is very strange. But the form's been on paper for 12 months, very good.
Yeah.
So you can't argue with it.
No.
But it's a strange season, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really strange.
Odd.
The games are all so close together,
Very
so
odd.
it's like anybody can win this season. Are you Team Ollie then? Are you on board with him as a manager? Because he's divided your fan base, isn't he?
Yeah, he has. It's kind of sad, really. I felt sad in the first place that he was put in that position because the club had been so toxic for such a long time, and top managers had been in and not, been kind of made to look, been undermined, I guess. So it was kind of sad for me that he was put in that position to start with. I went through a phase, when I was like, he's not qualified. He's not qualified enough. It's too soon for him. But he is proving me wrong, and long may it continue because what a nice thought for a club legend to guide them back to where they should be.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm on board with that as a Chelsea fan with Frank Lampard in charge, please.
Yeah, what's the Chelsea score, anyone?
Oh, don't. I can tell it's bad because the crew won't tell me what the score is. So there we go. If you had to form a band with 4 footballers, who would you go for?
Well, that's kind of like my ideal 5-a-side team, isn't it?
Yeah, it kind of is really, yeah.
Okay.
That'd be great though, wouldn't it? Because you get to play with them in the evening, then a bit of 5-a-side in the day.
Am I forming this for the football players I like the most, or who I want to be in my 5-a-side team, or both?
Oh, both.
Let's just go on all right. We're gonna put Rooney in there. We're gonna stick with all United.
He's
players,
retired, but he'll do his thing for you.
We'll get Wayne out of retirement. We'll get Bex out of retirement.
Oh yeah, get all the legends back in the game.
We'll get Ronaldo back.
Love this.
This is a great side.
This is great, isn't it?
And to top it off, I'm going to play.
And I'm hoping they.
Where am I going to play in this?
Hoping they can all play instruments as well to be in your band. I'm sure we'll teach them.
Ronaldo, Rooney, Bex. Bex is my favourite footballer.
Oh yeah.
And let's put Scholes in there.
Oh, I mean, what a team! You've gone all in legends.
Yeah.
So your favourite player of all time is Bex, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of my childhood. Like my favourite footballer, David Beckham, reminds me of it's nostalgic for me. It was very sad for me, to be honest, to see Rooney retire because he's probably the first footballer I remember him breaking.
Yeah.
And I've seen him retire, and it makes me feel extremely old.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bex is the man. Bex doesn't get enough credit.
No,
he
doesn't.
became this huge celebrity. He was an unbelievable footballer.
Yeah, he kind of took football really to the next level, didn't he? Just because he became such a
probably
celebrity.
The first celebrity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the haircuts he had.
I tried to copy the mohawk.
I think like every little boy did that, didn't they? They go to the barbers like, I want to look like this.
Do you remember the blonde Mohican he had for the World Cup?
Yeah.
I think it would have been 2006 World Cup.
Did that work for
Maybe
you
2002.
when you copied it?
No, I was a really fat, ugly kid with a Mohican. No, my mum shouldn't let me do that.
How are you football techers though? I've got a football down here.
My friends will say bad, but I'm not having it. I think I'm pretty.
Yeah? All right, keep you uppies then. How many do you reckon you can do?
In this room, I'm
With this
scared to
pressure.
break things. We could try. If well, let's see. I don't know. Let's see.
Rough number, go on. A guess how many you think you can do?
How many under this pressure? Probably something like 5. Or
5. All right. So if
not
you
even get
beat
off the
5
floor.
now, you're on to a win. Go on.
Yeah.
Get
So
up,
I'm
get up there.
balancing. I'm balancing. Not breaking the set and not ripping my jeans.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I reckon.
Where are we going?
Which camera are we going in front of, crew? This one.
This one? This one?
Oh, you're clearing it. Damage control.
Where are we going? Back, yeah. Oh, you want me on the carpet?
Oh yeah. All right. I'm moving this way.
Where we go? Oh, I feel under so much pressure. This is ridiculous. My laces aren't even tied, man. Okay. Ready?
Here we go.
How
Here
many
we
did
go.
you say?
Here we go. You said 5, so anything more than 5 is an absolute win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. 20. Oh, yeah, we need to count. That was pretty good, wasn't it? Good effort. To be fair, I'm so bad at them because I literally don't have a left foot.
I didn't see you even getting that off the floor then.
So, what can people expect from your set today?
Me being very out of breath from 20 kick-ups. Yeah, a bunch of original songs. Pretty much every song that I put out last year.
Okay.
2 new ones and a cover.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
What's the cover? Can you tell us?
Yeah, Tennessee Whiskey.
Oh, what a choice.
Yeah, I think so.
Amazing. Love that. Who are the artists that you listen to that you think have, really influenced you? Because I can tell you're a really big music fan.
I think I grew up on all the old soul guys.
Okay.
And then got into songwriting. So I think Ed Sheeran influenced me vocally by all the old school soul guys like Luther Vandross, Stevie Wonder. Ed Sheeran songwriting, John Mayer guitar playing.
Yeah.
I'm short of breath.
It's because lockdown, isn't it? None of us have done anything.
It's even worse. Like I'm in my head now, like trying to act like I'm not out of breath, but like really am. I'm just gonna have to own it.
So outside of writing great songs in lockdown, what else have you been doing apart from being bullied into doing keepy ups?
I mean, my life is very boring. It does really consist over music, my family, and football. It's for real. Like that is it. Like I know people miss clubs and nightclubs and stuff like that, but that's not affecting me. Like I don't do any of that. So I live a very boring / modest life, I guess.
Are you like a TV person? Has there been anything that's captured your interest in lockdown?
Well, my girlfriend absolutely adores trash TV.
Great.
So
love that.
I just kind of.
Are we talking like really bad?
Oh, awful. The worst.
The worst possible.
Yeah,
Got
Naked
you.
Attraction.
Oh my God. I am fascinated with that show though.
I have a 60-inch TV, right?
Some of that you don't need to see, do you?
TV.
Yeah.
But I'm laying in bed and it's just like, I look up to see what she's watching. I'm like, there's a really, yeah, and lots of them.
There was that episode recently where there was a guy on and he'd never seen the female parts before.
Oh, come on,
man. And he was shocked and overwhelmed. I thought, if you're going to do that, don't do it on TV in front of lots of people.
That's someone's got to be vetting that and saying, we shouldn't be having this guy on this TV. Are we sure? Are we sure this is the right thing to do?
I think, bless
to
him,
put this poor chap.
He honestly looked like he was going to have a breakdown.
I mean, either that or he's a liar and a really good actor. But
yeah, that's true. Bit of drama.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what other TV are we talking? Like how bad?
I honestly, on my life, I only watch football.
Oh,
but,
right, okay.
But
unless you get dragged into this trash telly.
Okay, Lise will have Naked Attraction.
Yeah.
I act like I don't like all these things, by the way, but I do dip in and out. Some of them get
You're
me.
passing the blame on, but clearly you do watch it a little bit.
Some of them get my attention. Gogglebox, Gogglebox.
Oh yeah, Gogglebox is good.
It. And it's probably not trash TV, is it? It's quite.
Yeah, it's fun.
Quite
yeah,
funny. I really like the
funny.
concept of watching people watch TV.
Yeah.
Gogglebox, we like Gordon Ramsay. That's not trash TV. It is trash TV actually. It's really
he gets
trash.
Angry. Yeah.
He's hilarious. The Only Way is Essex, Made in Chelsea.
Oh wow. Okay.
For real, like I
Full
don't
reality.
watch anything else
Yeah.
other than football. This is all the other things that go on my TV. There's ones that I can't remember the name of, but the occasional one gets my attention. I do dip in and out of them.
Okay.
But pretend I really hate them.
Yeah. So cast your mind back then to when gigs were still on.
Yeah.
It hurts a little bit even to say that out loud. What was like your favourite show? Where's been your favourite place to play? Where have you got like an amazing reception?
My most recent gig. So I haven't played in the UK for a long time, but I had a tour of Poland and I presumed it was going to be called off. It was booked in from January last year and it was in September. And the closer I got to it, the more I kind of realised this is staying on.
Wow.
So I went there, and the people were just very, very small, intimate gigs, all kind of COVID safe. It was very. I feel like we were in this illusion around that time, around summer, that things were really getting better, and now here we are now. But they were just so appreciative and like real. You could hear a pin drop when I played, and I don't think that was because of me. I think that was just because of the way.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
They are, yeah. So some of the smallest gigs I've played, but some of definitely my favourite. Yeah, 100%.
Amazing. Well, you need to go and get limbered up for tonight's performance.
Yeah, I need my breath.
Yeah, deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Thank you, Tim.
You're welcome.
So Tim Gallagher up next, playing live. Let us know what tunes you're loving in the chat. Tim is going to be live straight after this short ad break. So I'll see you in a bit.